Yeah, so. And Blasphemous, add that to the list as well. I think I might already have that one. Let me double check. Yeah, that one's already on my wish list. Actually, I think I bought it. I did buy that, actually. During the Thanksgiving sales, like the holiday sales. During like Black Friday. I bought it then. So I have that game. That's one I bought recently. Okay, to make it 6 cents. A game where you play as giant... Wait. A game where you play as a giant battle robot, but you have anxiety is called Mech Warrior. Just tell Cypher. He's getting into game development. He's been developing ideas for a while. That might be a good one for him to make. I'm just imagining like this giant like Gundam kind of like walking around, having like complete anxiety over everything. Just like not really knowing what to do. He can steal all of them. I would definitely let him know about it. He would enjoy those ideas. But yeah. So we're back into the 3rd episode of Phoenix Wright. The last thing I remember doing, I know we were in court. We accused the lady that was right here of doing the murder. So to summarize the idea of what's going on, for those who have never played Phoenix Wright or know nothing about this game, the start of this episode was stuff about this TV show, and there were 2 actors, and the lead actor is getting blamed for killing the other, like actually killing the other actor who played the main villain in the show. So we're currently trying to prove the main actor's innocence. And so far, based on everything we've gotten, I believe we talked to the producer of the show, because we found out they were actually there that day. And there's this tree that fell down. And the tree wasn't moved until after the murder occurred. Because apparently the tree fell down at like 2:15. Yeah, the tree fell down at 2:15. The murder occurred at 2:30. So anyone who was like behind that tree during that time, there was no way they would be able to get by to do the murder. Unless there was like some secret passage that we're unaware of. But I think we ruled out like everyone that was there. And yeah. Sounds like an accident. Like quote unquote. Yeah, they were trying to say like there was a really bad storm going around that time. During the time of the murder, like the winds were really bad. So they're saying due to the winds, the tree fell around 2:15, and then just conveniently 15 minutes later, the murder occurred. So damn, that's what we're trying to figure out. Sounds like an accident, case closed. Damn, I'm a great detective. Sound like the actual detective in this game. Like the actual detective in this game is kind of like that. He'll just be like, yeah, it's obvious. This guy was there. There's no one else. He killed the guy. That was his weapon. Case closed. That's it. That's the other thing. Because apparently the main actor's alibi is that he was laying down sleeping, but he also tripped and hurt his ankle. So in the actual photo, there's someone in the outfit that the main actor wore who was dragging his leg. Or it looks like he was dragging his foot because he had a sprained ankle. And then the weapon that was used to kill the victim was the main actor's actual like prop weapon in the show. So like that's where we're currently at. We're just trying to figure out who wore the costume, who did the murder. And I think we've gotten like really nowhere with this. But that's essentially where we're at right now. There's just a lot of trying to figure out murders and such. There's just a lot trying to figure things out. Objection? Overruled. But you know what? I'll allow it anyway. How you doing, TT? Yeah, what the hell are evidence? Okay, so we have an empty bottle, sleeping pills, a key tag that reads Studio 2 trailer, and we found Mr. Monkey's head, which was blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 o'clock. I object to you, TT. If I beat this game, I'm screenshotting the ending scene and using that to clip the bar exam. Nailed it. Yeah, how you doing, TT? Mike, how you doing? Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Yeah, we're kind of stumped on this murder right now, though. So everyone we've been trying to prove, everyone's been like, no, we're innocent. Oh, I guess I'll actually explain who the hell this ooh-looking guy is. Real quick. It was... I think he's still in here. Yeah, this guy. This freaking guy. He's a character. Actually, let me talk to him about this. I can present it. I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. Okay. He's literally useless. About to sleep in empty sleeping things. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's just been very creepy. Like, he's innocent. But he's extremely creepy. Is this a remake? I think so. I think it's a remake, but like a port as well. But yeah. Like, this game was originally on the Game Boy Advance, but they ported it to consoles and PC. But this oh my god, words. This consists of the original trilogy of the games. Dog is swaying too much? Seriously. So this is the first game, but this trilogy pack also includes the 2 games that are on the DS too. So it's 3 games in one. Yeah, I can't prove anything with this guy. So I think he is actually it. Like, as creepy as he is, I think he might actually be innocent. But I don't know where to even begin looking at this point, because I'm like losing things to look into. There's like not much left. Is that kid still here? Can I slide? Kid's gone. All right. Yeah, there was a kid here who apparently saw possibly what happened, but then he ran away. You know what, maybe we'll go back to the detention center. I'll talk to what's-his-face, if I can. He's got nothing. Alright. Or no, I can present him the evidence. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you. Sorry. Y'all are... Actually, no. Show you the sleeping stuff. No. No one's being helpful. Anything back at the studio? Oh, I guess so. Alright, October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Now, we're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? We've got 1 lead. Oh, Mia's back. Okay. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean we have 1 lead? The boy, of course. Yeah. So this boy apparently said he saw everything. That's our only lead that we have. Everything else has been like shut, closed. But then he ran away. But no way am I telling you losers. Yeah, I remember that. I don't know, he didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Alright, so we're going back. Oh, her again. Yeah, this is the lady that we accused of doing the murder, but we know for sure she didn't do it. We're just falsely accusing her because we needed time to actually figure out who the actual person is. So she's pissed off at us as it is. And yes, her name is Old Bag. Huff, puff, huff, puff. Oh, she was chasing the kid. That's right. What's wrong? She's saying Hufflepuff. Whippersnapper. It's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him. Hi. So she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. A hostage? Wait. What do you mean? What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back. For this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all the huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. Good idea. Miss Old Bag, might I? No. I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? I wonder... Do I? Alright, I guess we'll just talk about everything. What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat. Hi, what a violent old lady. Yeah. Actually, I met with the director just now. Eh? Ha! My heart. I don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. Oh, alright. Can't we trade anything with her? Does she want sleeping pills? Oh, I can get her the trailer key. Let's do that. This Old Bag? I'm borrowing this just so you know. Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back. She's not as demanding as when she's exhausting. Okay. About the time. She's too busy catching her breath. Cool. Anything? No. Photo, card key. I got nothing to trade her. Can I... Guess I can explore a little bit more. Oh, hey, the boy's back. Hey, you, wait a sec. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. That's where the director is. Sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it. He's getting away. Come back. There. He's back. Oh, okay. How does she... Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo. No, Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Alright, finally talk to this kid. Alright, Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. God, what would a lamer like you know about Steel Samurai? Watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. This kid, I swear. So do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know anything. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe. Can I give him the weapon? It's a murder weapon, but... The samurai spear, that's totally cool. I wish I had one too. This kid and Maya will get along great. Alright. My key? What's that? Boring. Man, how could one person be so lame? If you're a superhero, you'd be lame-o, man. Oh man, you got me. Want a map? Had to try. Maybe a card key? Oops. Alright. So he needs sleeping pills. Got nothing else. Unless there's something actually in here. You don't know Samurai Boogie Woogie? You're even lamer than I thought. Why does everybody but me know about the show? Oh, whoops. I think I need to find something that I can trade him. Mr. Powers' bag. Now, Phoenix is not polite to look through other people's belongings. Tell it to your sister. There's a box of snacks on the table and some cans of soda. They're all empty. I'm glad Maya isn't here to see this. She'd be devastated. I don't know what to give this kid. Alright. I think I need to find something else. I'll come back for you. It's like, can I persuade her? Be like, oh, hey, by the way, that's where he is. Like, can I go back in here? Or maybe I can go back into Studio One, maybe find some type of prop. Samurai musical, is even a genre? Well, I'm impressed you know your stuff, Mia. Oh, Maya's a real fan. I just picked up a little. Oh. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. It's one of Maya's favorite movies. Maybe we should replace the poster in the office with this one. That would be kind of sad. Alright. Yeah, this one's been a lot more... How do I say this? Like, very specific in details. And a reflecting light. There's nothing really new in here. I don't know really what to present. Really? Actually, wait. Can I go back to the detention center? I was just thinking like maybe we can get something from the main actor. Guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Oh. Let's try again another day? Ah, come on. What to do? So what's the best thing to do from here? We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. Okay. Any ideas? We don't have enough information. Not really helpful. All I really got is the studio. I don't know what to give to the kid. See, cola candy, chips, gum, so normal. Look at this. Spaghetti in a soda can? Spaghetti? When does the sauce come out and the noodles stay stuck inside? Best when slammed. I guess they want you to drink it in one gulp. Slamming spaghetti, right? Sounds kind of painful. Storage room, film equipment. Looks like one of those electric powered bicycles. What's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Where have I heard that line before? I think the sister said the same thing. Alright. Yeah, I guess we can go back in. I got nothing to give to the kid though. Want my badge? Hey, it's the Steel Samurai. Oh, he wants a photo of him. Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway? Alright, so he doesn't want the guide map. He likes the spear. Doesn't want the key. Doesn't care about the evidence. I got nothing else to talk about this kid with. Yeah, what happened? I don't know nothing. The only thing I could think of is maybe talking to that lady again. Old bag? Like, if there's something to give to her. Wait, the card key. Hey, that's a card. Studio 1? Right, a card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. Oh. I like to visit where he died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. Lend it to her. Why don't you let her borrow it? Guess it can't hurt. Here you go. Card key lent to Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having depths to know whippersnappers. You take this, we're even. There we go. Alright, we're good. What's this? Steel Samurai trading cards? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's perfect. It's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for it. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Alright. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. So that I can give this back to the kid. And then get something out of it. Cody, this looks familiar? Hey, my You are, you know, ultra rare. That's the card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. Well, that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in fact eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? However, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble. If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? I mean, there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than the plain ultra rare one cards. Come on. And for a grown up, you're sure dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? Where do you get these cards? Alright, so he says no use for this. Just read this again. A really rare card. Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra cards. Okay. So let's find a super ultra rare card somewhere. Were these giving out cards? No. Where can I get a card at? Maybe like one of the producers might have one? If I can find them. Or maybe it's no, he's still not here. It's gotta be at the studio still. It's really only one place I can go because I can't go back to Studio 1 anymore. Like Van, run fine. Did I already look at all this? Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think of what other places could I explore. Oh, hi. She would probably have trading cards. Oh, I had to arrange some stuff. The girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Alright, the fanboy. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around the boy after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Alright, but Mr. Hammer. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? I mean, you don't know about Hammer? No? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Now you gotta talk. Yeah, what happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? You should tell me. Trade me cards. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. Yeah, set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg of you. Please trade with me. Yes, trade cards. Look, I even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me out. What? Yeah, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can you see she's desperate? What's everyone getting so excited about? Yeah, do the trade. Okay. Really? Thanks. This is for you. Awesome. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. That was nice. Alright. So now we can go back to that kid. Trade with him. Maybe get some kind of information. So we need something. Like we haven't gotten any new information in so long. Just want something. Other than apparently something going on with Hammer. Yeah, so wait, that's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Well, I've never seen them so eager. Right. Okay, how about a trade? You're odd. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Ultra rare premium card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix. Let's hear what he has to say. If we know something that can help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Okay. What happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well. I guess I'm useful information out of him yet. Alright. So you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah. I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. Oh, crap. It's kind nature. Right, come on, think of something. I really like his kind nature. What guy? Totally. He looks so tough, but inside he's as gentle as a kid. Yeah. So what else do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. So tell me what's your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai. His fighting skills. Like when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah. Wisdom. Wisdom? Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album. It's so cute. It's all pictures of Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Oh. That actually could be helpful. Check it out, my new digital camera. Oh, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? Steel Samurai Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really, are you sure? Yeah, duck these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Nice. That's what people always giving stuff to Mia. Oh, life. Alright, what did you see? I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2 o'clock. So that's a half hour before the tree fell. Or the monkey head fell. And, well, 15 minutes before the head fell and then a half hour before the murder. I had to come in through the woods back out so the old lady wouldn't see me. I kind of got lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. I felt like I got to the studio. So sorry, excuse me. After that, what is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. So he didn't see who. I see, it must have been hard for you. And you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Yeah. Yes. I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So, the only person left who could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Oh boy. I heard everything. It's Dick Gumshoe himself. How dare he? This boy here is a key witness. And he's under police protection, starting now. Come on, son. You've got rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Blah. That's not good. That didn't go so well. Back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I honestly don't know at this point. I'm gonna say I believe. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in the court then. I honestly feel unsure. We have no evidence to like really use. Other than some like timestamps, that's really it. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes. Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing, really. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client's now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know, we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yeah, Mr. Powers is truly innocent. We should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Had to find something today, it's that or lose a trial. Isn't gonna be easy. Yeah, I'm like, I really don't know. Like, I feel like we gotta talk to all the people they bring up. Like, and go through their testimonies and just hope for the best. Like, that's all they really have. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. May I call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth? I wonder who would be the producer. Prosecution calls him. I had a weird feeling it was going to be the director. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Go ahead, director. Great. Will the witness state his name and profession? I cannot talk like that. How rude can you get? You don't know don't know me? Joe don't know me? I'm the director. I make Steel Samurai, noob. We're awful. I can't with this guy. Salmonella, I'm the director, television. I'm a director, television. Were you at the Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. Just don't waste any time putting on the pressure. Alright, here we go. I was at the studios from around 9 that... Wait, was he? Never mind. You know what I would like to look at? Can I look at this real quick? Alright, I can't. During the morning, I was doing action scene run through. Okay. I took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. True. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. True. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. True. During the meeting, while I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. I was at the studio from 9 a.m. that morning. I want to know if he knows maybe about the ankle or the broken weapon. In the employee area? That's right. There was a fight scene between Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Yep. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. So it's the assistant, Will Powers, Hammer, and then direct. Yeah. Right, so it took a lot more time than I thought it would. How long? Just gotta press everything. Why did it go on for so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But Will Powers twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Alright, that's the limp. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Roughs. Rolling on the floor, starving? So, alright. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. That's true. But I had a meeting at trailer 2, so I ended up skipping lunch. Just press this. What are you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can't you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. Press again. And take a single break. Well, yeah, nah, 1. Only had an idea. I'll wait for 1 to come up and hit him with it later. Phoenix. His alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Alright, let's just keep pressing. Is that when you always come into work? Oh, no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, for what it's worth, I was busy all day. Sad face emoji. Tell us more about that. During that morning, I was doing an action scene run through. I already pressed on that. Took a lot more time, pressed on that. Pressed on the lunch. What exactly do they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? There was food at Studio 2, though. Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now you mention it. Mr. Manila. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. I do remember that. We ate lunch there. No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. So when exactly did you eat it? We took a 1 break during the meeting. I woofed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. Yeah, he also lied. They took a break in the meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Now I can properly press this. Yeah, wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops. Raffle. I can't with this guy. Well. Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. They took a break. One of them could have gone to the studio during that time. TFB, hello. How you doing? How's your weekend going? How's the Pokemon catching? How's everything? Your Honor. I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Here we go. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. He's got something planned. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break, Raffle. I can't deal with this guy talking like this. It bothers me that I already know like what half of them mean. But it's only, but wait, it was only 15 minutes, 15. That was only 13 and base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1. LOL. No one LOLs after saying something like that unless they're lying or they're nervous about something. He's lying about something. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me, Steams. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. I gotta press more on this guy. It's going good. Spend most of the day at the game store. I am now less than 20 Pokemon away from a full Pokedex. Then going to try that Charizard challenge next weekend. Hell yeah. Yeah, I tried the Tyranitar and Salamence one yesterday. Which, honestly, anyone can do that. It's not like 7-star raids. They're just like 6 tops, I think. But those weren't too bad. Like, I got a Tyranitar and a Salamence out of it. It wasn't too bad. How am I doing? I'm good. I feel a lot better. I still think I can have a little bit of a cough. But mostly healed from COVID. So not really sick anymore. It's been very relaxing today. Haven't really done too much. Did a little bit of schoolwork. Played around with the iPad a little bit. I just got. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been very relaxing. Relaxing Saturday. Sold a couple things. But yeah. It's been pretty good. But glad you've been doing good. He's got work done. He'll have to cough for a bit. My dad had for about 2-3 weeks after he was back on his feet. Yeah, I kind of figured. It's been about 2 weeks. I figured at least one more week. tops, but I feel a lot better. Speaking of cough, I've been trying to get a little bit more active, like cardio-wise, so it kind of helps out a little bit with it. But I felt like a lot of that feeling that I had, like sickness-wise, is pretty much gone at this point. All right, let's check out the break. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break, Rob. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13, base 12. What does that mean? Me clap? Sta clap, kick clap. Oh, mistake. Okay. I read that fully. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Eating. Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. He could have eaten both. Alright, the other one was Divas. Sorry. Divas? Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Yeah, why do you LOL there? Why is that? That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. Press that. Just press it all. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through this meals pretty fast. Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I had to take my time eating that kind of food. Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of. All you do is prove that he was able to get to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? Do you have the Mr. Monkey head? He did say the meeting started around... Is it 2 o'clock? This also had the time on it, I think. I'm gonna try this. No. Damn. The photo is at 2 o'clock. Damn. Time attack is at 10:15 at 2:30, caused by pierce to the chest. I am really messing up. I can't figure this out, guys, out of testimony. It's enough time for only 1 T-bone steak. Did I press on everything at this point? Alright, take a break. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from... Damn it, I should have done this first. It was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. That's around the time of the murder. Yeah, so you could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. Guess it's possible time-wise. Or I could use the head between... I might have to redo this. Wait, didn't he say it was between 2:30 and 2:45? This is my last thing I got. Is maybe doing like the murderer was at 2:30. Or the monkey head. Nah, it's game over. Alright, let's load that back up. So we messed that up completely. I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, what am I missing? Or maybe it just didn't present the right evidence at the right time. So I gotta make sure I save before all this stuff. Alright. So he's talking about the murder, how everyone was there. Essentially, we just have to press them on everything. That's all we have to do in the first round. So when they walk into work. In the employee area. Took more time. It's literally just press. Just press on everything. T-Bone safety assistant cooks them up. Everyone else meeting, no one else is there. Yeah, it's meeting. Mr. Manila. And you went to see there's also on the table. There are 2 plates. Alright. Press on that and then we're good on this round. And then we'll get to the actual murder. Wait, I'm trying to think. I'm like, what else could it be? Because he said it was between 2:30 and 2:40 with this one. So let's go with the break. There's like a break. It was only 15 minutes. That's only 13 and base 12. That's confusing. Not only enough time for someone to commit murder in Studio 1, not only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. So what did we get out of this? So we went ahead and pressed them here. When did you take your break? It was between 2:30 or so until 2:45. So 15 minutes the murder could have happened. I'm just gonna press them on the rest just to make sure. Maybe I missed something before. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. There are 2 plates on the table. The other one being Deep Vasquez. Not enough time to commit murder. Why is that? Oh. Have we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor. Testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any one of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from Studio One went to this? Oh boy. I think yes. But it might be one of the not the producers, but like the yeah, I might claim it loud. If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, a murder is certainly possible. It's a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. Court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 o'clock the path between the studios was blocked. Yes, I knew that. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. You're right. True, the break-in at the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there seemed that the crime was blocked. I do know that. The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright? Then I'm afraid you lose this round. I believe you have seen enough evidence. I kind of figured that, but... Alright, whatever. It's over? Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to the Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the fight of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence, a witness. Talking about the kid. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? A witness saw the very moment when Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Oh boy, here we go. Order, I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Alright, I mean, I kind of figured... to me, my thought was like the producer and the director were probably innocent because they were eating that T-bone steak anyway. I knew about the head being down. Quack indeed. Number, hello. How are you doing today, friend? I will check my posture, thank you. And I will hydrate. How are you doing? I don't know. This one's been a pain. If I win, that trailer has an alibi. Tell me you're giving up now. Give up though. What hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on trial before. Now, well, there's still a chance. Hello. Hope you're having a good Saturday. How you doing? I've never given up on trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. Here are the children everywhere, after all. You. Thanks. Snips. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Alright. Yeah, I don't even know. I need to save is what I need to do. Where's back in session for the trial of Mr. Powers? Let's definitely make another save. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hankins to the stand. Can't even see the kids. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Okay, good. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hankins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness. Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this court. Oh. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you just lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. I thought we were aware of this. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Alright, here we go. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. I might press him on that. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes came out the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, I would... Oh. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. But be gentle, remember you're talking to a child. This kid's tougher than most adults we've seen here, honestly. Alright, Cody. Let's see what we can do. Want to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once? I found a map on the internet. Yeah, where on the internet? I don't know. Kind of curious. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. But that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. Get into it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. I went through the woods off the path so that lady couldn't catch me. I'm kind of wondering if maybe he chopped down the tree. Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? We go off the path a little, there's woods, that's where I was. So it's possible to go around the path to get to the studio. So the people at the trailer could have done it. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. What happened? Got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. And was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors? Well, I guess what happened next? There's a steel samurai. Press. Just keep pressing. It's a steel samurai. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. And he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Totally rocked. Right before my eyes came out the bad guy. Just to make sure. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy. A person. Kind of tall. Skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Huh, he's being awfully vague. How do you do it? What happened to the bad guy? Luis indeed. Lang, how you doing? Welcome on in. Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. If I had my camera on me, yeah, press on this. If you had your camera? I mean, you weren't carrying your camera then. No, I wasn't. It's not like I have not like I have it all the time. Really. I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Block the path to the scene of the crime. Alright, just press on everything else and then see where we go from there. Really like to steal samurai? Of course I do. I taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. Alright, so we found the map in the studio, and then went to the studio. Went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I didn't push on that. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. Damn. So he went straight to the studio. Alright, so that happened between 2:15 and 4 o'clock. He said he got there around 2, right? He might be lying about the camera. I'll push on that. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you just say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Oh. That's a face. Okay. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? This is the year 2000, by the way. Ish. It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cuddy, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or prosecuting attorney? Oh, Cody. What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? It's just nervous, that's all. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Interesting. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy. Wham. Then the bad guy starts moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, cross-examination. Yeah, that was really brief. I guess I can press on a couple things and then maybe provide some evidence. Treason. Hello. How you doing, friend? How's your day going? What you doing? How you been? How's your weekend going? How's your Saturday? Why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. Alright, what was happening? Just gonna press on everything. So you're watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Damn it. Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy. Wham. Press. So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. Wait, the bad guy attacked him first? What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. It was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next? Then the bad guy starts moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. I'm good. I'm trying to rank up in TFT and I lost progress today. Oh. Wait. Could you clarify for me what TFT is? I actually don't know that. For some reason, the only thing I'm thinking about is New Vegas. I'm like, wait, that's not Fallout. I apologize, though. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Press harder. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness had stated what he saw was quite clear. Saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? Damn. Going straight to it. Teamfight Tactics is a League of Legends spinoff? Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with it. Let me look real quick. I feel like I want to say, like, yeah, I clearly know this game. I clearly do not. I apologize. Teamfight Tactics. Oh, actually, maybe I do know this game. Is it kind of like a mobile fighter? Not fighter, but like arena? Strategy kind of game? Turn-based? Looks neat. I didn't realize there was a spin-off like that. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fights. but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Bum, bum, bum. Order, Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. That's right, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it, he was watching something else. Show evidence. Wait, he has a scrapbook. Your Honor, I have evidence. Yeah, show the scrapbook. Here's my proof. Proof? Wait. Lost your nerve? Very well. Guess maybe he was taking the picture? Or maybe he just couldn't watch it because he was nervous, but if he couldn't watch it... Yeah, turn-based, so you don't have to worry about lag. It's like chess poker with a bunch of other variables. Oh, that's neat. I had no idea about that. He was learning how to use it. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with this operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Like the face. Hey, bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. It's more of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero. Not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Oh, he's so sad. No photo. Oh, poor kid. This actually be a great way to actually like learn to draw, like drawing these type of like characters and stuff. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony? I'm not sure. But I like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. I didn't like the end of that. Just escapes. So you did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? The leg? The limp, maybe? So I held my camera to take a picture. It's a lot of pressing in this one. Why couldn't you take the picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Still gonna press. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground in the Steel Samurai. That's all. Yep. That's all. Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? I'm gonna press him on that. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Bullseye? How did you know? I didn't. I see all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Press. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? Yeah, that's not good. I better find a clear contradiction soon. Or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. But he always saved the pictures. And he has them saved at home. I'm presenting the scrapbook. There we go. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai stealing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Didn't you keep it for your album? Oh! I seriously love this face. Mr. Wright. What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Did you find this odd, Your Honor? Among all of the pictures of Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Have I an explanation? The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No. Wait. No way.
That's what she said.
That's actually good timing, that one. Phoenix. I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Yeah, are we sure about this? We actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. The kid do it? Why was there no picture of the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he just took? The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the samurai. No way. No. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone. Ever. Your Honor. The witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied, and he told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. Cody's getting like a huge like life lesson. It's like it's like a growing experience here. Like you're just breaking this, just crushing this kid's childhood in like 30 minutes. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. He had to admit he saw would destroy everything he believed in, and that's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. They really went there. Alright. Order. I'll have order. But witness? I mean, Cody, this is true. What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. I clearly just crushing this kid's dreams. Yeah. I mean, we pressed a little too hard. But it worked. Cody. That day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. So Hammers was in the Steel Samurai outfit? Wait, order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yeah, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Oh, boy. Steel Samurai was the victim? Either there was no victim or Steel Samurai was the victim. I'm gonna say Steel Samurai. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. But how is he dressed as the magistrate then? So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying that man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the day of the action scene run through that morning. Thus he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He's already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Me what? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Damn. Here, this is it. That's Studio 2. So he went to someone at Studio... Did he knock down the head? Looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. We're thinking that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Yeah? What? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. Your Honor, can I see the photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know with them in that photo. They went to Studio 2, not Studio 1. Boop. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Certainly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Edgeworth like, oh, fuck. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But, that's impossible. What's this all about? This explains why I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I used the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. It says Studio 2. Oh. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on the day a meeting was held in the very trailer, there was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. It's a Sparta. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Where do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Excuse me. Do I have proof? Let's say I do. You do, Mr. Wright? Not that they're so surprisingly, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Do I have proof? Here's my proof that he stole a costume. I mean, it's at 2 o'clock, so I guess that would have to be it. It's the only proof I have. For the murder weapon. There are sleeping pills. Was it? So only 2 claims I'm thinking of. Maybe the sleeping pills, like he gave it to him, maybe? Willpowers? Or the photo, you know. Let's say a sleeping pill. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. To defend him, Mr. Powers spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. We can either test his blood or fingerprint the bottle. Test his blood. An idea? Continue. Run a test on Powers' blood. You should find traces of sleeping pills. This is much time after the day of the murder. Even if there's traces, still screws nothing. No blood test could tell that Hammer was the one who drugged him, Mr. Wright. Alright. Fingerprints. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this vial for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should be on the bottle. Oh boy. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. And the bottle given to the judge. Sweet. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? So, yeah. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. The trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Alright. Court's adjourned. That was a lot. Whew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. 2. Really? You both seem so confident. Huh, maybe I should take a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Thanks. Yeah, that's just a... I don't know. I will say this episode's a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. But I definitely want to finish it. That's like... It's definitely happening. Alright. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad, I'm sorry I missed it. And Maya's back. So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. All I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have. Initial trial, what's that? That's a new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials had to end in 3 days. Yeah, pretty much. Well, if no time to waste. Alright. Steel Samurai. Down again, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah, Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we had to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Guess the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go to talk to WP. Yeah. Alright, October 19th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick. You must have really wowed him there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. There's not really anything I can do to help. Ha ha ha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Alright, let's talk. Producer Vasquez. Can you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. Genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. I do feel like it's probably her. Like, the director seems too obvious, but she seems like she had her story down when we talked to her. Like, she knew exactly where everything was. Unless it's like some character we haven't talked to, like one of those other, what are they called? Other people part of the team, but I think it's a Vasquez. Ever since she came on board, we had nothing but hits. That's the thing too. Like everything's been going well since she's got here. What was she hiding with Hammer then? It kind of make that like it's starting to make more sense with her. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Alright. What about Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work called Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Everyone knows Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he acts how high and all that. I can imagine him being a beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Alright. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? Then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. Yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. They just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel of Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Ms. Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? Alright, let's go to the studio. Hello there, old bag. The old windbag sure is quiet today. She's about to go off, isn't she? You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Or maybe she was involved. Like, why would she want to go to the studio? I don't know. Nick, take her guards down. Yeah. I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive. Alright, producer Vasquez. I was wondering about D. Vasquez, the producer. How the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems a bit bitter. Do you not like the producer? Like the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Alright. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to do. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Mr. Hammer. Ah! I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. Drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Call him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. She's really pissed this time. Hey, listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' as costumes so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Quack indeed. Ace, hello, welcome back. Or hello, welcome in. Welcome back, welcome in. If you're still here. Well, hello, Quack indeed. I'm terrified. I am very terrified. Okay. There it is. I'm like, I'm waiting for it. Waiting for it. Waiting for it. Quack indeed. How you doing? How's everything? October 19th, Global Studios employee area. Guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see the film later. I guess. This is where you found a bottle of sleeping pills, right? Huh? I wonder if there's any other clues lying around here. Okay. No touching. I forgot how exhausting my family can be, otherwise not bad. How are you? Sorry about family. Hope the conversations went a little bit more appropriately this time. I'm good though. Quiet day. Did some schoolwork. I worked out, like you already know. I didn't really get to play with my iPad all that much today. I did test it out with like the AirPlay to see how that worked on my TV. It didn't work too badly. I wish it was a little bit bigger, I suppose, because the resolution's a little bit smaller with the AirPlay and the way it displays, but I mean, it works fine. Other than that, it's been good today. Quiet, schoolwork. Not much going on. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Also, we're still trying to solve this murder. It's been a long episode. Didn't mean I had a heart attack? Yeah, I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique? Indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the play on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. The traces thereof. The plays. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. If I have the capabilities, I'm making a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything's in due time, pal. I do actually kind of want to see this. Sorry. Yeah. No, you're good, cleric. That's intentional. Just because of the game. We just put a little... Yeah, there you go. There you go. Everyone, there you go. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright? So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Nice. So we can kind of prove that Hammer likely drugged Will Powers with the sleeping pills. Cool. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups. Bottles. Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Sweet. That's awesome. Nice. Yeah, ball is in your court for the duel. Yeah, I know I gotta get to that. I'll probably either get to today or tomorrow. I was actually kind of thinking maybe playing a little bit of Pokemon after stream. Possibly. I don't know. See how I'm feeling. I do crush paper cups for fun. Yeah, just like... There was hot coffee in it too. So he felt the burn, but he didn't care. Okay, so we have that the sleeping pills were fingerprints, and we do know that he was drugged. That's awesome. With the evidence that we've gathered. I think that's really it. They've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fixed it, they just kick it off again. The poor assistant. It was like one of those electric powered bicycles. Makes it a lot easier up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? I don't crush them when there's coffee in them. That would be a waste of coffee. Tell that to Edgeworth. The remains of the employee's lunch scattered around. Everyone's probably shot to clean them up. Okay. I think we got everything we need here. So everything else I think it's gonna be like old dialogue. Yeah, it's normal. Filming equipment. I guess we can go inside. See if anyone else is in here still. Maybe go to Studio 2 after. Oh, hey, Penny. What are you doing here? It's just cleaning up the dressing room. Guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No. Just crushed Maya's hope and dream. So that's what the producer's doing? They're ending the show to hide evidence, maybe? I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why did Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true. Oh, that's right. She has a thing. Like, she has a thing she wouldn't say. Yeah, we didn't know. Yeah, Ms. Vasquez, that producer, has some kind of hold on Hammer. I freaking knew it. I was thinking, like, earlier on, like, it's gonna be like the directors or the producers or someone being like, they have something against Hammer. She has some dirt on him. I just didn't think it would be like this. She has some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Or he'd do anything. Some dirt. What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were... yeah, 5 years ago again. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. Was that the trailer part of the film set then? Alright. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? It's the producer. It's like, I cannot be more sure about this now. I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? Why can't they just do that? What about all the kids who love Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. My head's about to go off. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called here for here. Here, take a look at this. Wait, what am I trying to provide? The Path of Glory, maybe. And this is... A fan collected all these photographs. The kids loved Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Sweet. Can you tell us about what happened? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But if it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. Whoa. Interesting. Alright, let's do that. Are you still slinking around? If you like to play so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Excuse me. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's turning to froth in the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh boy. Who told you? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols? Nichols? Nichols. Nick. Penny Nichols. The assistant you talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, you heard about the accident. It was during filming that Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers. Dredging up old dirt on someone's past like that and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just trying to do my job to protect Mr. Powers. You claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Yeah, we do have proof. I mean, we have the sleeping pills. Or the fingerprints. Costs are getting to me. Alright. Fingerprints. Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where'd you prove that he used his pills on Powers? The plate. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There's traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Soul bag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo. of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. Of course she does. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Harm to anyone. This old bag. Hold on a minute. It's a poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. Photograph? Oh, the Ben's fence! That part of the fence was bent by the trailer. Oh, okay. Wait a second, this is the picture. This is the trailer in Studio 2. Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell into the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. Damn. Who bent over the trailer? Hi, I am back on PC. Welcome back. So, okay, a lot happened since I don't know how much you know about this murder. Or what's been going on in this episode. So, like, the whole point of the episode was that there were two actors about a TV show. The guy who we were trying to protect, his name is Will Powers. And he's being blamed for killing another guy whose name was Jack Hammer. Because his body was found in one of the studios. So Jack Hammer died, and Will Powers being blamed on it. After a lot happened, and what we're finding out is that Jack Hammer was actually killed in a different studio, so his body got moved from Studio 2 to Studio 1 apparently, somehow. Don't know how. There were other people involved. There was a producer and a director. And Jack Hammer apparently actually wore the outfit that we thought Will Power was wearing. So it was like this Steel Samurai superhero outfit. Everyone was saying Will Powers wore it. And Will Powers used that outfit with his weapon to kill Jack Hammer. Because Jack Hammer was wearing a different outfit when he was killed. But apparently now Jack Hammer, we found, used sleeping pills on Will Power. So Will Power slept through the entire incident. But as he was sleeping, Jack Hammer stole Will Power's outfit and then went to Studio 2 to confront a producer about an incident that occurred 5 years ago where Jack Hammer accidentally killed someone. Is there anyone with a Neil-related name? I mean, we already kind of know who it is at this point. We're pretty sure we know who it is. D. Vasquez is who we're thinking it is. Everything's pointing to her. Because now apparently it's coming out that Vasquez is part of the mafia. And then there was a paparazzi person that took the photo of the actual murder, which Miss Oldbag still had a photo of it. Which was this one right here. So the person on the left there is Miss Vasquez. The person on the right is Jack Hammer. They were doing a scene on the stairs here, and apparently Jack Hammer accidentally pushed one of the actors off the rail here. And when he fell onto the fence, which punctured this actor and killed him. The paparazzi person took a picture of it. She apparently had her mafia friends kill the paparazzi guy. And I guess they covered up the body and the murder and everything, so this never got out to the public. But then she used Jack Hammer for the last 5 years to do her bidding. But I guess Jack Hammer got fed up with it, so he took Will Powers' costume and went to confront Vasquez probably about it, which then Vasquez probably killed Jack Hammer. Why does dead guy have an axe? I guess it was part of the scene. Actually, good point. I didn't even notice the axe. I guess maybe it was just part of the scene. I don't know why he was like a tennis outfit. I don't know about that. That sounds like Jackhammer got fed up with everything that was going on with Vasquez. I'm guessing. Put sleeping pills in Will Powers' food. He stole Will Powers' costume. Confronted Vasquez. Probably got killed by Vasquez. And then they put his magistrate, like his actual costume back on him. And then I guess the actual costume Will Powers wore, they put back. Or it's somewhere. But yeah, that seems like what's happened. Apparently. So it sounds like it's the producers, pretty much what I'm getting at. There was a lot that happened to explain everything exactly, but that's kind of like the summary of it. I gotta ask all important questions. Please. Alright. October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. I think he intended to maybe kill Vasquez and Vasquez killed him first. Possibly. That would be self-defense, though. And there's Vasquez. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello. So right now we're saying that she's guilty. That's kind of like how everything's coming together. Hello. Hello. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Alright. Let's slide. Because I want to look at that fence first. This is what I'm talking about. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're all taken good care of. Don't get close, blah, blah, blah. Guess we're not gonna look at the spikes. Alright. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh, dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. We must talk about that man. Perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves? Oh dear. Yeah, she's got nothing to say. Hey, so they ate the T-bone steaks too. Something wrong? I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know. Can't say that I do. Let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Oh, that's right, it doesn't drive. They just burned the body. Studio 2. So this is the number in Cody's photograph. I think if I hadn't brought it to that photograph in. Alright. Let's see what we got. Taylor's been here for a while. Really nothing else. Can move into the trailer. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. Guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Some paper cups and crumpled documents. Okay. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. We have a window. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They got some figures for how much they said they cost. Can't believe they spent that much money on these sets. Alright, so that's stuff we've already read. Don't think there's anything new in here. She didn't clean up anything, but... Alright. I might have to go talk to someone else first, maybe, before I talk to Vasquez here. I could show the should I show the photograph? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Aye, well... Old bag. Old? She means a security lady, Miss Oldbag, Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer? The wind. It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. I think she's gonna kill us. I don't know where this is going. You came. Well then, what was it you were talking about? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour on its own accord. But, you were the cause. You pressured him. And I think it was an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident. Accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? I ran him hard, you believe me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh? Well, she was a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought the photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of the photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. Boys? Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Where are they? Professionals? They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? Trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? I had a feeling. This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. Oh boy. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Humph. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Detective Dick Gumshoe coming to the rescue. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Well, don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. He's a good guy. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. Who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. She was literally gonna murder us. That's like my first instinct where she's like, let's go into the trailer. I'm like, we're about to die. Why do I want to go in? I'm gonna go in anyway. We're gonna die. Alright, final day. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both of the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for his case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on the edge today. Phew, phew, phew. Hey, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if he's got like the mafia on him too. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is the producer who was present in Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer for Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. We must pontificate. Do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. She's guilty. I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Alright. Day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. Okay. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. No. Didn't Salmonella say it started at 1? There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. That's true. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Found Hammer's body later, where we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I could easily see like her mafia people cutting down the head, killing Hammers, and then just like changing out the outfits and everything. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There is a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. Oh, with the monkey's head toppling over. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. Okay. It's the final battle. Let's do it. I entered the trailer a little before noon. Press. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in an idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. Same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk, it hurts my ears. Alright, let me look at my evidence real quick. Right, Manila used his van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. So they probably... Okay, so they probably killed Jack Hammer, put Jack Hammer in the van, drove over to Studio 2 after the meeting, and probably planted his body there. Alright, I'm just gonna keep pressing for now. Let's see what we got. When exactly was that? I've forgotten? Maybe you could try remembering? No. Meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Why? Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me to the van Studio 2. Alright. A question on that. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk, it irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. You just did it. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate 2 moves on the table in front of the trailer. I mean, Sal verified it, yeah. Sal. I mean, someone else. One person is enough. If she has committed murder during the break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? Kinda wish she'd said a little more. It's hard, I think she's being used to being the boss. I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction. Okay. So I've had some evidence to prove that she didn't eat the steak. A little before noon. Okay. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you this terse? Yes. Meeting began at 12 and ended at 4. Did I already press on this one? Yeah, no one left. Meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. That was between the time that they were there. There was to be a rehearsal after, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks in the way in front of the trailer. Is this part where I'm like, at 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks. Did the murder occur? Yeah, wait a minute. So we went to Studio 1. It was black, though. Let me try that. No. There was a rehearsal afterwards, so I went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. The murder occurred at 2:30. No. This one's tricky. It's the only thing I'm thinking of. We could use the monkey's head. But how did they drive to Studio 1 if it was blocked? Zephyr's clear. That was weird. Alright. What was Sal? None of this is adding up. Wait, what am I missing? It's only a T-bone 6 on the table in front of the trailer. How can you eat this T-bone steak if you drove? No. I might restart this one. I think I'm going to, because this is not adding up correctly. I just need to get that bar back up. It's not making any sense. I'm missing something in this freaking argument. So I press on everything and she's just very vague. Alright, let's listen to the testimony again. I entered the trailer a little before noon. Meeting began at 12 sharp, then at 4. There was to be a rehearsal after, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued. To a 15-minute break. And he found his body later. It was rain at Studio 2. I didn't take me on that. I thought I might have been risky to walk with the monkey's head toppling over. Okay. Let me press on everything again. Just want to see if we get more info. By yourself. Hmm. Wait, the meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. So what was exactly she was saying? There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to see the old one. Because the head got cleared by 4. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Wait a minute, was she? Hold on. Yeah, I'll take you. No, it's not what I wanted. Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. That's the thing about it. Like, I'm trying to figure out like the fatigue part. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table. I'm starting to wonder if the autopsy contradicts everything. Like, I wanted to show the photograph, but I don't think it's an appropriate time to do that yet. Everything seems like it's pointing to a time. Or at least with this. If she committed the murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. But I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Do I have anything like that to prove that she didn't eat it? Like, we have a steak. Wait, the camera. Damn it. I was trying to think maybe like a digital photo. Objection. That doesn't really show anything. Where's that photo that I had? Objection. I have no idea. Because I have to prove evidence that proves that she didn't eat it. Like, none of this is working. Something about the RUI music makes me think of Castle's Vascular. I guess that's just a GBA error. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, this game's a port of the G... Like, this was a GBA game. So... I'm sure a lot of the art was just, like, upscaled or, music, like, improved and stuff from that. I can't wait for us to be released. The photograph? Seems too early to show, though. I might have to redo this again. It was the plate? But that wasn't... Okay. I'm going to restart this just so I can get my progress back, and then we'll continue with it. That didn't make any... Okay, I gotta add this up then. Are they trying to say, like, the plate... Because they aren't T-bones? No, they were T-bones. But that plate was found in the employee area. Okay, I'll see what they say once we get there. But I kind of want to get my progress bar back because I'm going to need it for the next couple testimonies. Because I had like 1 HP left, essentially. So if I got like one testimony wrong, I would just have to start from the beginning anyway. So I might as well just restart the whole thing really quick before I move on. Alright, just gonna click through this really quick. So that's how he was found dead. Hammer. But he's wearing a different costume than when he actually attacked them, apparently. Test money shop. Happened to his axe. That's a completely different incident. So the dead guy you just saw was the guy that was in the tennis photo. That photo with the guy with the axe occurred 5 years before this incident. So the guy that's in the photo with the tennis uniform, he's the guy that we're on court for that we found dead, who we're saying she killed. So she used the tennis guy for his incident in accidentally killing the guy with the axe. And I guess that led to this. Okay, so I took a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Like, this happened in the employee area. Alright. Let's see. As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Wait, I'm very confused. I knew it. What? He objected on? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yes. I'm missing something here. Oh, they didn't have any T-bones on it. That's right. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, that was it. Oh, man, and Maya, like, hinted at it, too. I'm an idiot. All right. I wasn't sure where they were going with this. That's why I was like, I didn't want to use the plate yet. Because I felt... I'll take half credit. Yeah, because the thing is... Excuse me. I knew the food was the T-bone steak. I do remember that their plate didn't have the bone. But I didn't think that's what they were getting at. That makes sense. Okay. I'm so upset I missed that. The plates were bare. Oh. That wasn't a good reaction from her. Miss Vasquez. Tell me, how can the person eat a T-bone steak? and not leave the bone. I think I know how. You ate the bone. You didn't eat the steak. Or you ate a boneless steak. I'll say you didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. Fish needs her calcium. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. Oh yeah, that was there. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on salmonella. Me and the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Order. Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. She is not happy about that. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? Salmonella, that's a very melatonin name. It's a little bit. If you've seen this character, you would probably actually love the guy in some ways, but be very grotesque and creeped out by him in many other ways. Because the way the guy talks, he would just be like, he would be calling everyone like noobs. It's literally saying the words like Raffle and LOL and apparently Rothus, which is apparently rolling on the floor starving. But yeah, he was very creepy. Made you very uncomfortable. But yeah. Yeah. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it. Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Galuknik. Rolling on the floor starving? Yeah, I don't know. Apparently it's ROFS. Never heard of it. Salmonella made it up though. So, yeah. Let's see. What was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, a samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. Well, you also had security guards. How can I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? I don't think she could, but I think she had someone do it for her. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using it as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Ooh. None. What is the meaning of this? I'm kind of curious where this is going. That's for sure something a murderer would say. Yes, murmur. The spear is found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. Do I? I can prove this samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Wasn't it taped? I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Because it was taped because it broke. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run through? So maybe it was repaired before. Oh. But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order. Thick. That's true. And there was no blood on it either. Mr. Wright, where are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Poor Edgeworth. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Hammer? Can I? What do I have? Wait. It was the T-bone. If not a hammer. I want to say it was the axe and not a hammer. It wasn't the axe. I would have to say I can tell you, because if I can't tell you, then court's over. Why make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Could be the fence, maybe. It wasn't the sleeping bottle. Yeah, you can speculate. I'm gonna say it was, I'm gonna bring up the photo. So I'm thinking it might have been the fence. Maybe he fell over on the fence. Look at this photo. What was this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. The stab was very circular. Okay. It was very circular. Order? If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Damn. Mr. Wright. What is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. And no blood. That's why I think a hammer or a hammer-like thing. Okay. I never thought I would enjoy detective games until I hit Cyrus's Path and Octopath. Now I want to play this. Stake. This is a really good game. So so apparently each game I think has about like 4 or 5 episodes. This is episode 3, which this one's taken a while to do. This is like a long one. The first one was pretty short. It's kind of like a tutorial. Second one was a bit short, like a bit longer, but it was good. This one's been a lot of left and right turns. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was close kept secret at the studios. Also, I think this is on the Switch too. So if you wanted to get the game on the Switch, go for it. Also, Astral Chain's detective segments were dope. That came out as detective segments? I had no idea. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth. You still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Dun dun dun. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. As D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside Studio 2 trailer. White Cat, hello, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. I may have misunderstood how far you got in that game. Astral Chain, I played for like 5 minutes. I loaded it up, I got to the title screen, and then I turned it off because I just wanted to load the game on my Switch. I never actually played it. I do want to play it at some point. That's one I gotta get to. But yeah, I've never played it. Oh, yeah, you're good. But now I'm more curious about knowing that there's detective stuff. That actually has me. I'm curious about that. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Get a wrist trap? Oh boy. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. If you deny that, what I say is true. Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? Break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jackhammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death and then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside the costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. There was a van. She had another way. But if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands? Playing made me feel like I was fast-tracking to carpal tunnel? I'm like so concerned about Astral Chain. The detective segments were interesting. Carpal tunnel. The heck? Alright. Very curious. For instance. Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. The van. Ms. Vasquez, you carried that body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. The combat as a button masher, not great on the wrist. Okay, I gotcha. She's like, oh crap. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, right? Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Yeah. Of course, Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. Sorry. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Ms. Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had disposed of the Steel Samurai costume. Salmonella is known to kill. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Ms. Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So what happens next? Don't question me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I'm on game 2 of this, right before what I consider to be the hardest QMB voice. Sent it to her. No, you're good. I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez, so it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. Who can say? Oh, come on. Huh? Are you sure I did it? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of the battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it says what it says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it. But there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I like to testify again. You know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? He'd ask the same questions, get to the same answers, a waste of time. Damn. Damn! Come so far only to fail? As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I did. I see, very well. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. A real boy moment. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. I too see a little point in making Ms. Vasquez repeat herself. Why exactly did you want her to testify? So Edgeworth, well, yes, indeed. Verily I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. So, I remember something about Edgeworth's character being like, he only cares about the truth and he only wants to get the killers. So I'm wondering if he's actually thinking like, you know what, Vasquez is guilty. I want her to go down. Hey, I think he actually believes that. Like, he can be like a little bit of a sleazeball, but he does want the actual killers going down. So I think he's actually believing Vasquez is guilty. That's kind of like my thought right now. So that's kind of interesting character development. All right, that's what we in the frack cell call cell projection. Projection. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all, Edgeworth. He's got a bit of a soft spot, I guess. I think he knows for sure, like, she's guilty. I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. Let's put the one 5 years ago? Okay. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. You did not get the script. Then I went home. That's a lie. She never had the script. I remember that. Salmonella had the script. Or no, he left it at Studio One. Alright, I'm gonna like press on everything, but I'm positive that's a mistake right there. You're a lie, yeah. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Alright. Also, yeah, Phoenix Wright's name's Nick, apparently. I was with Sal and Old Bag security when we found the body. I'm just gonna press on everything, because there's no issues with pressing too much. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. Okay, that's true. So I say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. So 4:50. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Or press harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I just say I was stuffing bodies into any costumes? Yeah. Boy. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Something there. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to the call-in? Remember, the 5th of November? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm. You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Alright. Yeah, let's just press harder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I actually agree with the defense on this one. Oh, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without a steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often let him on the bus when shooting at a location. No one noticed he was missing. I immediately called the police and Powers showed up. Let's see. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived at the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to line up things up. Securely, old Mike was very agitated, pointing at Powers, saying, did it. Alright. Old bag. Security lady? Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, Steel Samurai. Nah, I'm not gonna press on that. I'll hold back, I think. I'm sure she's already anticipating anything I could throw at her. Yeah, why did you get left out of the proceedings? You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there's no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? Must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. Sky, hello! How are you doing? How's your weekend going? I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone that didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. That's a lie. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. I wouldn't have to stolen. No, I guess not. I am going to press harder on this one. Wait a second. It's good. You? I'm good. Quiet day. Mostly got some schoolwork done. And it's really, didn't really have much going on today. It was very quiet. I have like a couple things I have to do tomorrow, but not too a nice little quiet weekend before going back Monday. I've been good. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. You could think of rehearsing after that. Your Honor, I have an objection to that witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Well, damn. Got my Christmas tree set up? Hell yeah. Nice. I actually have not set mine up yet. We don't really have much room in our apartment, so technically we don't really set one up. We usually put like a small little tree in like a corner, and that's kind of like a Christmas tree. Yeah, we don't really have one. I'm glad you got yours set up. That's awesome. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Alright, gotta change the testimony again. I knew the hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. How does she know? I need to get one of those tiny Charlie Brown Christmas trees. I don't have room for a full-size one. That's exactly how we are. Yeah, we have like a small little Charlie Brown one that we can like put in like a corner of our room, in, like our living room in our apartment, but nothing else outside of that. Wait, can I? How does she know about that? There's no way she'd know. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director? You have to find something to peg this on her. Everything we've done until now has been wasted. I believe in Nick. Go get him. What time was that? Okay. Okay. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. I'm trying to look through like evidence that I have. I'm trying to think like what could I use? Time of death was 2:30. Guide map. Script part doesn't make sense because there's no way she could have picked it up. But maybe I should press harder on this one again. I'm gonna press. I didn't press last time. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to also have given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. So we pressed on that. Press on that, press on that. Do I show the photo? Wait, so Hammer was injured. Yeah. Because that's the thing, is like, you knew Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? But Powers was injured, not Hammer. Wait. I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why do you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me, but Sal knew it was Will. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was on the run through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? You heard Mr. Manila wrong. You saw Hammer limping. Well, you heard Manila wrong. He must have heard Mr. Manila wrong. Even though he said Mr. Powers was injured. He thought he was talking about Mr. Hammer. Now that you mention it. Yes, I believe you're right. I'm sure that's what happened. Yeah. Nick. Oh wait. I got that mixed up. You saw her limping. Or you saw Hammer limping, my bad. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah. And when he was doing this? Well, what had to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume. And went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez. You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Damn. Order, order. I'll have order. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there's a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say to the matter? Yes. I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present the court evidence. What was the motive? What was the motive? What was the motive? What was the motive? Well, it'll be the photo. It's the only thing I got. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for your petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the X-Star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We were talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if Mr. Hammer had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? That's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright? She had no motive. What kind of answer is that? Yeah, I gotta... What evidence do I have? Okay. Allow me to present the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's murder. Could be in the photo. Time of death, cost pierce to the chest. Do I have anything that proves it though? His fingerprints. This is my proof. And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer. I say all of it proves that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Dang it. Find your marbles immediately. Do I have anything? I'm trying to think of maybe the camera had something. I don't think we have a motive. I'm gonna save here, so just in case if I have to go back, I suppose. But what would her motive be? So let's break it down for each one. That's just the autopsy for the murder, so there's no motive there. No motive for the photo. That's just a map. That's just the murder weapon. That's just the blocked path. That would just be Steel Samurai stuff. Cody's camera is literally just, it's just Cody's camera. Like this, there's nothing. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What was that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole that Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him for all those years. Oh. She ain't happy. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manual? Manual. Ms. Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, no. How could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manual. Ooh, don't touch him, Ms. Vasquez. Please, please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Woo! There we go. That is all. The score is now adjourned. October 20th, 1:12 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Show evidence? Well, this is why I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... Maybe because of the Path of Glory. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say that. It's because you were Steel Samurai. Because I was a Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show, and as a villain to boot. Objection! The kids loved the Steel Samurai. And so he hated you. I think I understood. You could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I, so am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh, hey. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don Steel Samurai outfit once more. Can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... He doesn't know. Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick? Edgeworth? Oh. Oh, hey, Edgeworth, what's up? Say something right. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time glowing, do you? No, I really wanted to thank you. Vasquez would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you on Powers. Sniff. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right? I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease, uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's why I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright. Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Why do I get that feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtain closed on another trial. Oh. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. They went with the Pink Princess. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? You have to trade with Cody and the assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WB gets to play that lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real willpowers. Yeah, there we go. That was a lot. Oh. So the next one's all about Edgeworth. I'm cool with that. A brand new episode has been added. Cool. Alright. So, yeah, so it looked like in the end, Vasquez was the one that did it. But she didn't have any motive. She was just self-defense. But she did cover up the other murder, so I guess she's gonna get covered probably for that. Like jail time probably for that cover up. Outside of that, it was just Hammer wanting to kill Vasquez. Vasquez defending herself, but Vasquez still being involved with the other murder. I don't know how that would work. But yeah. That one was a lot. But nice. GG's. Okay. So before we get started in this next episode, I am going to wrap stream. I think we're going to start this episode on Monday for next stream. I kind of want to leave it at that. I didn't realize this episode was going to take that much longer. That was a long episode compared to like the first two. Like this episode alone was probably longer than the first two episodes altogether. This was a long one. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap here because it is almost midnight. I went a lot longer than I thought I would. But yeah, thanks for everyone for being here. I really appreciate it.